Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it is for Erev Rosh Hashanah, the day before Rosh Hashanah, going to be the year 5777. We've been telling you so many laws. I just want to recap a few that I don't want you to forget about this Rosh Hashanah. Here they are. First of all, when you set up your beautiful Rosh Hashanah meals, make certain that they are set up in such a way that there are going to be people at your table that you will just do good, wonderful things with. They'll be wonderful guests. You'll be doing kindness to them. Not people that you're going to fight with, not people that you're going to, God forbid, say Lashon Hara while schmoozing with them. Think it out such that all of the meals that you eat on Rosh Hashanah will be done in a way that will be imbued with Torah. So even if there's a guest who you know, it's a big mitzvah to invite him, but sometimes he annoys you. And so just make certain that you're going to do your absolute perfectest in not letting any of that kind of stuff annoy you. You can't be caught having fights and telling Lashon Hara and doing sins as the year kicks off. So just bear that in mind and try very hard to make all of your first 2 days of Rosh Hashanah just be as good as possible, filled with mitzvos, filled with no strife, no Lashon Hara, no bad things, and whatever possible. Remember, of course, that as Rosh Hashanah begins, for the next 10 days, we're going to be making special additions in our Shemona Esrei. If you forget them, you don't have to repeat Shemona Esrei, except for the one where we say HaMelech HaKadosh instead of Hakel HaKadosh. That one's crucial. You can't forget that one, and if you don't remember what you did, you'll have to assume you forgot, and you would have to repeat the Shemona Esrei. Remember that the main theme of your davening on Rosh Hashanah is not please save me, God. That's not exactly what we're doing. More, what we're doing is being mamlich God, declaring him king, declaring the creator of the world as the king over the universe. That is what we do, and as I've explained to you, that gets us in the mood of the whole tshuva process, which should be finalizing in the 10 days of repentance. Remember Hataras Nadarim, if there are any vows that you said, or even if you didn't say them, but you got into doing them inadvertently all the time throughout the year, so there's a special ceremony to annul them, so that when you don't do things that you usually do, it won't be considered like you broke a vow, and that is traditionally done on Erev Rosh Hashanah, on the day before Rosh Hashanah. Remember that all of our prayers are said, a lot of them are said in plural. Shema Koleinu, listen to our voices, and that should be your theme throughout Rosh Hashanah. You're not just praying for you and your family, you're praying for everybody. All together is praying and stating all of the great things about God. Of course, don't forget the shofar. If for some reason you're not going to get to shul, make certain that someone is available to blow the shofar for you. That is one of the mitzvos of the day. And remember about tashlich. It is a mitzvah to be done on Rosh Hashanah. It doesn't have to be done on Rosh Hashanah. It can be done all the way until Hoshana Rabbah. If you know that there's a lot of socializing where you go, and you might end up, God forbid, doing Lashon Hara or sins when you go to Tashlich on Rosh Hashanah, then don't do that. You don't want to rack up more sins on the Day of Judgment, certainly. So if necessary, you can delay Tashlich until a quieter time when you can go when there's all the socialites are not there, and you can quietly pour out your heart to God on one of the days of repentance, or even all the way until Hoshana Rabbah. But don't do tashlich in a setting where more bad than good will end up happening to you. Okay, you and I, we should all be inscribed for a great new year. Bye-bye. We'll give you more laws after Rosh Hashanah. And remember, it's a fast day on the morning starting after Rosh Hashanah. Bye-bye.